getting out of hand now. You might think behind the world's largest shower curtain is a shower. But in fact, behind here, come and have a look, it's literally a homemade skate park. And we've plied 80% of it. So today we're definitely riding this thing. There's a little bit more to do, but the elephant in the room is this curtain. I mean, I'm so stoked with it. We've done it. We've kept the weather out, we've kept the warmth in. It still needs a lot of thinking going into it, but it does exactly what it says on the tin. It keeps all that rain, wind and stuff that's going to destroy these ramps out. The one thing it's absolutely unprepared for is wind. And we fitted it 2 days ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
Or yesterday even. And it was so windy, it was gale force. And we realised we've fitted a sail to the barn. It's like, Jamie said, it's a giant pirate ship, didn't he? Which is odd, but it is. It's a giant sail, 50 foot long. And when the wind gets behind it, it's a problem. Now it's really strong. I bought 50 foot of curtain-sided lorry track that goes on the top of lorries. And the curtain doesn't come with that, they're two separate things. But because it comes with those like slider wheels, we can clip the eyelets on with carabiners, and the same at the bottom, it's just on a wire. So it fitted a wire at both ends and tensioned it. You can see those carabiners, little mini ones? They're like tiny, 2 inches long. All the way along the bottom. So it's trapped at the top, it's kind of fixed at the bottom, but when the wind gets in the side, as it kind of is now, it doesn't half ripple along here a Mexican wave, and it does escape at the other end. Now I don't know if it's better to trap that end. We could kind of like pin a huge bit of tile batten down the side of the curtain and trap it, or if it's better to leave it open so it can kind of, air can pass in and out. I'm not worried about air, I just don't want rain coming in, that's the biggest thing. And it will do just that, it will keep the rain out. Maybe on a really, really windy day, I could just leave it open, bind it like literally like the sail of a ship, they put it around the mast, don't they?
Yeah.
And tarp this end of the jumps. But on a day like today, when it might rain, it might not, it's just brilliant, and we're so stoked on it. And the noise is kind of, you find it therapeutic, don't you?
I do, it's quite relaxing.
So we're now humongous curtain fitters, but we're still all right at plying. But look at this place. Ben, I suggest you stand over there. We've kind of been marvelling at our hard work. It's just unreal. Look, the symmetry, the scale, just how good it looks aesthetically under the lights, even more so with the curtain. I love the look of it. And we're a few boards away from being able to ride this half. So we've built, well, over half a skate park, haven't we? We've got a bit more to build, but this alone will serve perfectly for a riding session today. We've just got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a few along the top. 5 more bits of ply. So now we're in here and it's a bit warmer and it's a bit more sheltered and it's a bit more, I love that it's closed off. It feels way more contained. I really like the curtain.
It's really good, really good.
We can finish this now, I guess. Should we do a build lapse?
I think we should.
Let's complete phase 1 of this mega build and ride it. Build lapse. That entire build has been a seriously long time coming. I don't think I've ever embarked on such a long process to build something to ride and not actually having even touched tyres on any of it. And this is going to be kind of unusual to session for the first time now. I mean, we are finished. There's 50 sheets of ply in this area. Don't forget there's a mini ramp up there, and this isn't actually our job. And the thing that we keep walking around and kind of taking in is that we've actually done a really, really good job. We've filmed and filled the entire space, like perfectly, millimetre perfect. So what we measured has happened. Most of the ply meets perfectly with other sheets of ply. And I was really worried that kind of the margin of error would run and grow and grow and grow until we finished somewhere where there'd be a huge gap. The biggest gap between two sheets of ply is probably that one, and it's like 5 mil. And across this entire space. So I'm buzzing with that. We're not carpenters. I've built ramps and I understand how to screw them together and things, but to build a skate park, I mean, we've built a skate park. I'm so proud of it. That looks amazing. Now this has got the coping, you can see it's going to be so fun to pull out of that. Obviously, it all needs extending, but we get to ride now. And this hasn't got a start and it hasn't got a finish. When I've built dirt jumps in the past or tracks, it's really obvious that you're going to hit that takeoff, land in that landing. It ends there. Whereas this, I don't really know what lines to do or how to ride it, and I feel like it's important to figure that out because I don't want it to feel rubbish. I don't want it to have failed, but we probably are going to be rusty. All we've done is build. I've just built my bike up since getting back from Barcelona weeks ago. The only thing I wanted to point out is this roller, having plied it, we used 2 layers of 5.5 mil ply, so that meets 12 mil almost. It bent perfectly, but it does look quite aggressive, doesn't it? That looks like a steep, serious roller.
Yeah.
You could probably backflip it. But
yeah, I was going to say,
I don't know how much speed you're going to be able to carry over it. And when we built the outline, the framework in the last video, a few people commented like that roller looks too harsh. We might be able to pre-hop over it. And in fact, on BMX and things, it'll be fun to do like street bunny hop 360s over it and things like that. It is a feature. We haven't got features coming out of our ears, so we may as well enjoy a roller if we can. I'm going to ride it on a mountain bike, Ben's going to ride it on his BMX. I imagine this may be one of few mountain bike sessions because it looks tight, doesn't it?
It does.
While we did that build laps too, Erky's come. Let's put the name man to the face.
Hello, mate.
And we've pinned the curtain back on that end, so it's actually made a massive difference, hasn't it? The wind's not getting in so much. Right, what should we do?
Well, what should you do, mate?
Do you want to rock, paper, scissors to ride it first, or shall I ride it? Because it's at my house.
Yeah, you should probably ride it. It is at your house.
Well, I'm going to go with the roller first.
Really?
The crank's going to fall off.
Is it? Do you want to fix that quick?
No.
Shock.
We've waited weeks. You ready?
Yeah.
Shock. It's tight, man.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my God, it's crazy.
Whoa!
Oh! Sick!
Oh, nice! Mate.
That is so good!
That is so
I honestly
cool.
only wanted to ride the roller, and then I thought, why am I riding a roller? Let's just go.
Oh, mate, seeing you actually ride it is so
It's going to be good on a BMX.
Cool.
And honestly, one sheet of 12 mil ply throughout it definitely feels solid enough for us. How flat did I land then?
Fairly flat.
My fear wasn't smashing my teeth out, it was my front end just diving through the ply. Because that sheet looks weathered. That's been our footpath for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
The vert wall's sick. I only probably got a third of the way up it.
No.
Key, what do you reckon?
I think you went like 2/3. You did actually go quite high up there.
These quarters aren't that poppy.
Really?
Either we didn't set the coping out enough, or the radius was too big. But having said that, again, on a BMX you'll be able to pull out harder.
Yeah.
The Volcano feels spot on both ways. You can jump it slowly or go faster and pull back.
So cool.
This roller, honestly, is horrendous. And it's taken so long to build. It's super gnarly. But I think either we change it, or instead of rolling over it, we start riding it like that. Like pop over it, you know?
Yeah.
Although you can go roller to spine.
Yo.
Like that.
Does it all feel solid?
Everything feels solid. I can't believe it works. We've just stared at all of it. Think how long ago we put this floor in, boys.
Ages.
How long? 2 months ago? Do you want to have a go, mate?
Crazy. Yeah.
I still need to figure it out, but it didn't break. Oh, I'm so excited. And it's at my house. I've been staring out the bedroom window. You can see like the corner of that vert wall. And just thinking, such an effortsome long project.
Yeah.
It's just, it's still there. I'm just desperate to ride it, and now we've done it. And it's not finished. Have a go then. Are you excited?
Me? Oh, you recorded?
Are you stiff?
Stiff.
I'm yes, I am recording.
Are you recording?
Go on then, BMX Ben, brakeless Ben. How are you going to stop?
How am I going to stop?
Yeah.
Don't know, mate. Jump off. Really
I'm suspicious that you've been doing overnight sessions here while I've been in bed.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
And I'm going to go.
I don't know how actually, it's not been plied. Go on then. What's the roller like? Ride it fast!
Mate.
Yeah, you can see it actually. It's solid, but it's solid in the wrong shape.
Oh my god.
Go on, boy. Oh, I've not half piped that. I've not done that one yet either.
Oh my god.
Don't punch the steels. You'll be like Wolverine. Go on, boy. Yes, this looks amazing. Yes, Ben.
Ow. What hit the wall?
Did you say ow?
Yeah, that roller's like hitting the wall.
Get on there, mate. Ben, what's your honest view? Okay, don't compare it to a skate park. It's in a barn.
I think it's really cool.
I want to ply
It actually
these.
feels really good.
I really need to ply that. I think
This.
to be able to do wall bangs and wall rides off that will add a lot of
good
ability
idea.
to get rid of speed.
Yeah, I have only 2 remarks. Matt.
What's your remarks, Ben?
I think it feels really good. It feels like really sturdy. It doesn't feel like we made it.
Do you think it needs another layer of ply?
Nah.
Thank goodness, because the copings would have to come out so much.
What?
Well, and it's expensive, like that's the least of my worries. Yeah, I think it's solid enough.
But that roller's horrific.
Yeah, and the roller. Yeah.
Terrifying.
What, the curtain?
Well, just that.
Oh, that, like that lane. But there's not a lot of space when the curtain blows out. That's all right, you can move it. And then bang! Just don't hit these, it would be so bad. Like imagine getting it to the collarbone or the jugular. And then that gets stiff. Then tetanus sets in. Get it, Ben. Oh! Yes! Right, I'm having a go. Give it here. Whoa. Mate, that looked so cool. I've not actually seen anyone ride it until you. Well done.
Yeah, it's weird.
Take this, please.
Feel
I'm really
rusty.
desperate for a go.
Okay, let me get down, please.
You might find it a bit, like, technically awkward because you're new to skate parks, aren't you? Yeah. This is the tightest one in the home county. Careful.
Yeah, Jameson. Oh, wrong way. We'll go from this way first. It is a Spox.
Oh yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, it's a mellow. Went round it 4 times. I already can't breathe. Yeah. Oh! What did you?
Oh my god!
He tail tapped it.
Yes, Jamie!
He tail tapped it.
Yeah, he always does that.
insane.
Like, does huge stallions and just comes down.
Come on, go again, boy.
I'm gonna go for highest time mark on the vert wall.
Yeah, you'll get that. What's your route going to be for it, though?
That's quite a step up with the roller being that hard.
Whack the light on, will ya?
Oh yeah, there's also a mini ramp up here.
Yep. There she is. Where are you going to drop in? Middle?
No,
Spine? No.
I'm not ready for that sort of speed yet.
Where you drop it? Into the quarter? Oh, mate, if you hit one of them beams, you are brown bread, mate.
Red dead. Toast plate.
Oh my god. Whoa! Whoa! That is so sick. Yeah. Oh my god.
Honestly, we
Mate.
could learn to 180 that.
That is so cool.
First high five you've ever get. We could learn to 180 that spine. Sorry,
Yeah.
well, it's not a spine, but whatever. Did I leave a timer? I really tried to bang it.
On the wall, no, but you did bang it. I'd say like a metre off the top, if that.
I was
Maybe.
just saying to Erky, that whole vert wall's only as sturdy as the wall it's attached to, which looks fairly ancient.
Yeah.
So if you feel that moving slowly when you ride it, it's not our job, it's the previous barn builders plus time. I'm going to hand clamp that, but not now, I'm so stiff. The body position, when we've been applying this, you're doing everything above your head, but stood on like a 6x2 with your toes curled over it like this. it's so like demanding on your body. Jamie, anyone want to go? I'm going to ride again.
I want to ride.
Do a fakie quickly.
Go on.
At some point, let's 180 this spine. Let's get.
Yeah.
Do you want to fit 3 coasters to our BMXs?
I've got one. I've got a wheel.
This would be the place for it. We could actually learn to kind of be like those sorts of guys. If you 180'd that like Pat Casey,
yeah,
and didn't have to pedal backwards, you'd get halfway up there.
Mate, do you know what
Imagine,
you could do?
Why don't we get someone like Kieran Riley, Pat Casey here and see what they can do?
It would be sick, but do you know what you could do if you learned to 180 that with 3 coaster?
Fakey front flip.
Yep.
Yeah, true. Put a load of pillows up my shirt. Watch this.
The shortest fakie ever!
That's the technique, you don't break
What,
eye
to not look?
I always need you here. What are we going to do about the roller?
God knows.
One thing I did see is you could cut the top off of it. Where the radius goes that way, end it there, cut the top off.
Want to have a table?
Yeah.
Probably work better.
When are we going to skate all of this?
Well, I'm not. Jamie? You're not, no.
If anyone watching is a keen rollerblader, that's something we all want to see.
You probably would, Erky.
You'd put on a wig and wear a tutu though, long socks, wouldn't you? Ross, do you want to like learn it, session it,
Yeah.
and then film a full riding video?
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Because I 3'd that, it didn't feel that nice because I haven't ridden for ages. Rather than learn on a video, let's learn then film our runs.
Yeah, I agree.
And build more. We've got another half a skate park to build. Lastly, let me leave you with this. We've got a skate park in my house. It's the first big project of living here. What are we going to call this location? Because it's going to be a theme, isn't it? This is where I'm going to spend a lot of time. And also, what are we going to call this very skate park? It needs a name. So have a think, have a word, please. Write your comments. We're going to either crash our brains out, punch those steels, get strangled by a curtain, or maybe learn to ride this place. Legends. So typical that we weren't filming, but that's what happened when I tried to skateboard the new bit. That's the edge of the spine, and it's now in my knee.
Ugh, that looks so painful.
Skating.